Chosen ones, this message will reach you exactly when you need it most. Spiritual awakening, spiritual wisdom. Welcome back to Spiritual Wisdom. As Confucius once said, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. In life, chosen ones often face struggles and moments of uncertainty that feel overwhelming. But know this: every step, every challenge is leading you to something greater. Today, this message has reached you exactly when you need it most. It is a divine call to strengthen your spirit, renew your hope, and remind you that God's promises are unwavering. As you listen, let your heart be open to transformation. Are you ready to embrace your breakthrough? Drop an Amen in the comments if you're claiming this victory, and share your journey below. Let's inspire and lift each other up on this path. A spiritual awakening is stirring within you, ready to ignite a deeper sense of purpose and clarity in your life. Life is filled with distractions, noise, and 1,000 reasons to doubt ourselves. But for the chosen ones, these challenges are meant to sharpen you, to mold you, and to bring you closer to your higher calling. This message is a gentle yet powerful reminder that you are not alone in your journey. The path may have been filled with trials, but every struggle is refining your strength. Every obstacle is testing your resolve, and every setback is preparing you to rise higher than before. You may have experienced betrayal, hardship, or a feeling of being misunderstood. Remember, even Christ faced such tribulations, because his purpose was beyond what most could fathom. This is a call for you to rise, not just in faith, but in action and resilience. Your spiritual awakening demands that you shed the limitations others have placed upon you. Your true power lies in recognizing who you are in God's grand design. Embrace the strength, compassion, and determination that flows within you. Chosen ones are meant to stand apart, to lead by example, and to bring light where there is darkness. Let every challenge be a reminder of your divine purpose, and never let fear hold you back. When doubt creeps in, remember that you are guided, protected, and empowered by a force far greater than yourself. Seek the strength to act with integrity, to love fiercely, and to walk in truth no matter how difficult the road may seem. Modern life is often complicated by the pressure to conform, to hide our true selves, and to dim our light for the comfort of others. But your calling is to shine, to be unapologetically authentic, and to live as a testament of divine love and power. Each day is an opportunity for growth. Each breath you take is a chance to bring forth healing, transformation, and a better future for those around you. Recognize that you are not just living for yourself, but for a greater purpose. Connect with others on this path. Build your inner strength through prayer and reflection, and cultivate a heart that is ready to serve. This is the message you needed to hear, not because it is easy, but because it is your truth. Hold on to this awakening, let it guide your every step, and trust that as you walk this path, you are being led to a life filled with meaning, abundance, and divine joy. Stay resilient, chosen one. The world needs your light now more than ever. Are you ready to embrace your spiritual awakening and step into your higher purpose? If so, comment below, "I rise higher," to declare your commitment to living your divine truth and bringing light to the world. Stay strong, chosen one, your journey has only just begun. Life often presents us with challenges that test our faith and resilience. As believers, we know that these struggles are not random, but serve a divine purpose. God, in his infinite wisdom, shapes us through every trial, using each setback as an opportunity to deepen our faith and strengthen our character. When you feel overwhelmed or burdened, remember that God's plan for you is greater than any obstacle you face. He sees what you cannot, and his purpose is always rooted in love, guidance, and growth. Reflect on the story of David facing Goliath. A young shepherd, with nothing but faith, courage, and a slingshot, stood against an unbeatable giant. To many, it seemed impossible, but David trusted in God's promise. With unwavering faith, he triumphed over adversity, demonstrating that God equips the called, even when they seem unprepared. Similarly, you may be facing giants in your life, fears, doubts, or seemingly insurmountable challenges. But like David, you are not alone. God walks with you every step of the way. Sometimes, God's timing may seem unclear. You might pray and not see immediate results, leading to feelings of doubt. Yet God's silence is not His absence. He works behind the scenes, aligning everything in its due season. Abraham and Sarah waited for years for the promise of their son, Isaac, and their patience was rewarded. What promises are you holding on to? Are you willing to trust God's timing even when the wait feels endless? God's love is a constant, unbreakable force. No mistake, failure, or fear can separate you from His grace. Like the prodigal son welcomed home, God waits with open arms for those who seek Him. If you feel distant or unworthy, know that His love remains. It calls you to rise, to turn back, and to rediscover the purpose He has for your life. As you journey through life's highs and lows, take comfort in the truth that God has a unique plan for you. Embrace His love, walk in faith, and trust that no obstacle is too great for His power. Your story, shaped by His hand, is still unfolding, and it is meant for greatness. If you found this message uplifting and it resonated with your journey, please comment "Faith over Fear" below. Let's continue to grow together in strength, resilience, and the unwavering belief that God's plan for us is always greater than any challenge we face. God's promises and struggles remind us that the challenges we face, the pain that feels unbearable, and the moments that test every fiber of our being are not without purpose. In fact, these moments are integral parts of God's divine plan to prepare and elevate His chosen ones. Our struggles often act as a crucible, transforming us, building resilience, and pushing us toward our higher purpose. Through pain, we learn empathy. Through challenges, we gain strength. Each hardship faced and overcome brings us one step closer to the spiritual awakening that God has planned for us. Take, for example, the story of Joseph in the Bible. He was favored by his father, gifted with dreams and visions from God, but his path was far from easy. Betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery, and wrongfully imprisoned, Joseph experienced unimaginable pain. Yet through every trial, God was with him, shaping him for greatness. In the end, Joseph rose to become a powerful leader, using his position to save many lives. The trials he endured were not meant to break him, but to prepare him for his destiny. As it is said in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." This powerful truth illustrates that what is meant for our harm can be transformed into something miraculous by the grace of God. Do you trust that your struggles have a purpose? Do you believe that God is using every painful experience to mold you into the person you are meant to become? It is often through our deepest wounds that we discover our greatest strengths. As Rumi wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." God's chosen ones are called to endure more because they are destined for more. This is not a path for the faint of heart, but for those who are willing to rise from the ashes of adversity and embrace their spiritual awakening. In Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10, we are given a powerful promise. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." These words are meant to comfort and assure us in moments of despair. God does not abandon His chosen ones. Instead, He walks with them through every valley, guiding them toward the mountaintop. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you are never alone. God sees your pain and knows your heart. He is molding you for a purpose greater than you can imagine. If Joseph had not been betrayed and thrown into a pit, would he have been prepared for the palace? If he had not faced the trials of slavery and imprisonment, would he have developed the wisdom and compassion needed to lead? Your trials may not make sense right now, but trust that God's plan is always at work. Your pain is temporary. His promises are eternal. Let this truth guide you and give you strength. This spiritual awakening is about more than just enduring hardship. It is about transformation. God is calling you to rise above your circumstances, to walk in the power and purpose He has placed within you. The chosen ones are given a higher calling and therefore must walk a more difficult path. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, remember that you were chosen for this journey because God knew you were strong enough to carry it. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding right now, and every tear, every challenge, and every moment of doubt is leading you toward a greater purpose. Trust the process. Lean on God, and know that you are being prepared for something extraordinary. God's promises never fail. They are the anchor that keeps us grounded in the midst of life's storms. So, hold on to that truth and let it light your path forward. Are you ready to transform your pain into purpose and rise above your struggles? Remember, every challenge you face is part of God's divine plan to elevate you for an extraordinary comeback. If you resonate with this message, like this video, subscribe, and join our community for more spiritual insights to guide you on your journey of awakening and divine purpose. God's timing is always perfect, even when it may feel delayed by our standards. Throughout the Bible, we are reminded that God works in ways that often defy human logic, but ultimately fulfill a greater purpose. One of the most profound examples of this is seen in the lives of Abraham and Sarah. They were promised a child, a great nation would come from them, yet they waited for decades. During this period of waiting, they faced moments of doubt, took detours that brought hardship, and wrestled with their faith. But when Isaac was finally born, it was clear that God had not forgotten His promise. He fulfilled it at precisely the right moment to reveal His power and faithfulness. This story teaches us that waiting on God requires faith, patience, and the humility to surrender our own timelines. It's easy to become restless when our prayers appear unanswered, or when life takes unexpected detours. However, it's important to remember that delays are not denials. Sometimes, God uses periods of waiting to refine us, build our character, and prepare us for what lies ahead. Waiting allows for spiritual awakening, a time when we can deepen our relationship with Him, strengthen our faith, and learn the true meaning of trust. Every delay has a purpose. It is often a period of spiritual growth that we need in order to receive what He has in store for us. The story of waiting on God is not limited to ancient times. In today's world, we may find ourselves waiting for breakthroughs in our careers, healing in our bodies, or restoration in our relationships. As men of faith, it's crucial to understand that waiting is not passive. It's a time of active trust and preparation. While we wait, we should continue to pray, seek God's wisdom, and take steps of faith in the areas we can control. God honors our faithfulness and strengthens us during these times. Just as a seed takes time to grow beneath the surface before it breaks through the soil, our spiritual transformation often happens unseen before it manifests in our lives. It is during these moments of waiting that we are reminded of the power of God's promises. When He speaks a word over your life, He will fulfill it. No obstacle, no delay, and no challenge can stop His plan. We must guard our hearts against impatience and the temptation to take matters into our own hands, just as Abraham and Sarah learned. Trust that God is never late. He is orchestrating every detail according to His will, preparing you to step into His blessings at the right time. As we wait, it's important to shift our focus from when to how. How can we grow closer to God during this season? How can we be a blessing to others while we wait? By doing so, we align our spirits with His purpose and allow our faith to shine, even in times of uncertainty. Waiting is not a waste. It is a divine opportunity to build resilience, develop character, and deepen our trust in God's unwavering faithfulness. When the time comes, we will see the fruits of our faith and realize that every moment spent waiting was worth it. In surrendering to God's timing, we embrace His perfect plan for our lives and step into the spiritual awakening He has prepared for us. If this message of trusting in God's perfect timing resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your reflections by commenting, "I trust in God's timing" below, and connect with others who are on this journey of faith and spiritual growth. Your words could inspire and uplift someone waiting on their own promise. The trials of life are often not just tests, but also divine opportunities to refine and grow spiritually in line with God's purpose for you. Just as the Israelites spent 40 years in the desert before reaching the promised land, we are called to endure seasons of testing. This journey is not about punishment, it is about transformation. God uses difficult circumstances to purify your heart, strengthen your faith, and prepare you for greater blessings. These trials may test your patience, shake your confidence, and push you to the brink, but they are necessary to break old habits, clear your doubts, and cultivate a deeper trust in Him. Imagine you are facing a season of loss or prolonged uncertainty. In these moments, it is easy to feel abandoned or wonder why such hardships are coming to you. But God sees beyond your present suffering. He is creating resilience, compassion, and unwavering faith in you. The story of Job provides a powerful example. He lost everything but remained faithful, and in the end, God restored him with more than he had before. Your trials, like Job's, may be part of God's plan to lift you up beyond what you can currently imagine. God did not abandon His chosen people in the desert. He walked alongside them, providing manna for their daily needs. Your journey is not in vain. Every step, every obstacle, and every moment of doubt is refining you for something greater. Remember, even Jesus spent 40 days in the desert, facing temptation and trial before beginning His ministry. If He endured, so can you, for His strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you lean on your faith in the toughest times, you will be strengthened and prepared to fulfill your unique calling. Trust that God's timing is perfect. Your trials are not detours. They are divine arrangements shaping you for the promised land. He has in store for you. Be faithful. Trust the process. God's plan for you is far greater than you can imagine, and He is with you every step of the way. If this message speaks to your soul and resonates with your journey, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Your path to spiritual growth and divine transformation unfolds with each trial, and together we can embrace the strength and wisdom that God has in store. Let's walk this journey of faith, trust, and preparation for His greater blessings, step by step. Faith is more than a word. It is the breath that sustains hope when all else seems lost. Throughout the Bible, we see examples of unwavering faith that changed lives, healed brokenness, and turned impossible situations into God's breakthrough moments. Take the story of the woman who suffered for 12 years from a hemorrhage. She had exhausted all her options, spent everything she had, and was left with only pain. Yet, in a powerful moment, she heard about Jesus passing by. Clinging to a glimmer of hope, she believed that even touching the hem of His garment would be enough to heal her. And it was. Her faith created a miracle. This story reminds us that God sees the smallest sparks of faith and can turn them into life-changing miracles. What do you need to bring before Him today, even if it seems impossible? Another poignant example is Elijah praying for rain during a 3-year drought. With unwavering determination, he climbed a mountain and prayed fervently. Even when the sky showed no signs of changing, he sent his servant to check 7 times. Finally, a small cloud appeared, and soon rain poured down, soothing the parched land. Elijah's perseverance teaches us to continue to trust, even when there is no sign of progress. God honors our perseverance, and sometimes the smallest cloud can be the beginning of a rain of blessing. Are you willing to wait, trust, and continue to pray, knowing that God is working in unseen ways? If you identify with the power of unwavering faith, like the woman healed by simply touching Jesus' garment, or Elijah's constant prayer for rain, let us know. Comment, "I believe." If you feel inspired by these stories, or "I'm not sure," if you feel differently. Share your thoughts and let's journey together in faith. Faith often calls us to step into the unknown. It is not without fear or struggle, but it requires courage to trust God's plan when we don't understand it. It is a journey of spiritual awakening, clearing away the doubts, fears, and limitations that hold us back. Just as gold is refined by fire, our faith grows stronger through trials. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of various kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. James 1:2-3. This perspective helps us see trials not as obstacles, but as opportunities to draw closer to God. What burdens or fears are you carrying today? Pray to God and trust that He is working on your behalf. Spiritual awakening is an ongoing process that deepens your connection with Him and reveals His purpose for your life. "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, "plans for peace and not for evil, plans to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29:11. These words remind us that even when we cannot see the path ahead, God's hand is guiding us. The journey of faith can be filled with challenges, but it is also filled with moments of grace and divine intervention. Reflect on the times God has helped you in the past and use those memories to nurture your faith in His faithfulness. Remember, God's timing is perfect. Even when it seems delayed, His plans are always right on time. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trusting Him means giving up control and embracing the process with hope. As believers, we are called to deepen our faith and walk with unwavering trust in God's plans for our lives. When challenges arise, it can feel overwhelming, but these trials are not meant to break us. They are meant to refine and elevate our spirits. In the face of adversity, remember that God is always at work, shaping us through every setback and hardship. Trusting in His timing and faithfulness requires us to surrender our fears and doubts, knowing that His ways are higher than ours, and that His love for us is boundless. Our spiritual journey is not meant to be walked alone. We are stronger when we stand together as a community, supporting each other with prayer, encouragement, and shared wisdom. Just as iron sharpens iron, we are called to lift each other up, offering strength and hope when one of us feels weak. Staying connected to a community of believers can ground us in what truly matters. By leaning on one another, we find resilience and the courage to continue forward, even when the path is unclear. Faith is not merely about believing during times of comfort. It is about holding on when everything seems to fall apart. When we trust in God's promises, we allow His strength to work through our weaknesses. His grace fills our hearts, giving us peace that surpasses all understanding, even in the face of chaos. In those moments when doubt tries to creep in, we must remember that we are not defined by our failures, but by the love of a God who never gives up on us. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. Every closed door is an invitation to trust Him more deeply. God's plans for our lives are far greater than what we can imagine. He sees our struggles and knows the desires of our hearts. We may not always understand His ways, but He never leaves us alone. As we navigate life's ups and downs, it is essential to stay anchored in prayer and remain open to His guidance. Trust that even when it seems like nothing is happening, God is working behind the scenes. His timing is perfect, and His purpose for our lives will unfold in ways that exceed our expectations. As you walk your path, know that you have a purpose that is unique and divinely appointed. Your journey, with all its highs and lows, is a testament to God's faithfulness. Share your story and encourage others to seek Him in their own lives. Together, as a community rooted in love and trust, we can be a light in the darkness, drawing others closer to His presence. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that you are loved, chosen, and guided by the One who holds all things in His hands. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on your faith journey and leave a trusting God in the comments below. By doing so, you're affirming your commitment to walking in unwavering faith and standing strong in His promises. Together, let's build a community rooted in love, resilience, and divine purpose, lifting each other up and shining as a light in the world. Stay strong, stay faithful, and keep trusting in His perfect plans. In every challenge you face, know that God is by your side, providing strength and hope even when circumstances seem insurmountable. Life can sometimes feel overwhelming, with obstacles piling up and moments of doubt creeping in. But God's grace is not limited by your current reality. It transcends it, offering you the ability to rise above any trial. When you call out to God in genuine prayer, you are not simply speaking words, you are forging a connection with divine power. And in this connection lies transformative strength. The struggles you endure are not meant to define you by pain, but to refine you through perseverance and faith. Faith doesn't mean life will be easy, but it does mean you will never walk alone. When you trust in God's timing, you allow His purpose to unfold, even when you don't fully understand it. During your hardest battles, take a moment to reflect. How has God shown up for you in the past? Where have His blessings and guidance emerged, even when you felt lost? Every prayer you utter with sincerity becomes a testament to your belief that God's power is limitless. It's a declaration that, despite the storms, you believe in the calm that only He can provide. As you continue your journey, lean into God's promises. He doesn't just hear your prayers, He answers them, often in ways you don't expect. Have faith that your trials are temporary and that they are paving the way for something greater. Through every hardship, God is preparing you, building your resilience and strengthening your character for what lies ahead. Remember, with God, nothing is impossible, and every mountain can be moved by faith and unwavering belief. Let your prayers be acts of faith and trust, knowing that God's plan for you is far more incredible than you can imagine. When you rely on Him, you tap into a source of strength that never runs dry. No matter how heavy the burden or how fierce the storm, trust that God's love and guidance will see you through. May you find peace, courage, and unshakable faith in every step you take with God by your side. Every prayer, every moment of faith is a reminder that you are deeply loved, eternally supported, and always guided by His divine hand. There are moments in life when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, but know this: God sees you. In every trial and in every tear, His presence is unwavering. He knows the battles you face and the strength you have shown to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear. Trust in Him, for God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46. In times of struggle, remember that your faith is the light that leads you through darkness. God often calls upon His chosen ones to rise above adversity, to become a beacon of hope for others. But this path is not without challenges. Perhaps you've questioned why certain burdens have been placed upon your shoulders. Know that God never gives you more than you can bear. Your struggles are a testament to the divine mission you carry within you. They are refining your spirit, making you stronger and more compassionate. As Proverbs 3 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." Even when you do not understand His plan, have faith that He is guiding you. Many times God uses people and situations to shape our character and strengthen our faith. Those who challenge or even hurt us may be instruments in His divine plan. These moments of pain are opportunities to grow closer to Him, to surrender our burdens and trust fully in His mercy. Reflect on this. How often have your deepest wounds become your greatest lessons? The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34. He has never left your side. As believers, we are called to share God's truth and promises with others. By doing so, we not only strengthen our own faith, but also provide hope to those who may be struggling. Sharing your journey can inspire others to seek God's love and grace in their lives. Remember, even the smallest act of kindness or the simplest word of encouragement can be the light someone needs in their darkest moment. Are you willing to let God work through you? God's love is a powerful force that can transform lives. It is not reserved for a select few, but is available to all who seek it with an open heart. When you face moments of doubt, remember that His love is unconditional. "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, "plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29. Trust in His plan, even when it seems uncertain. Lean on Him, for His strength is made perfect in your weakness. In sharing God's message, you are helping to spread hope, faith, and love in a world that often feels divided and uncertain. Your voice matters, your story matters, and your faith matters. Together, as a community of believers, we can lift each other up and remind the world that God's light shines brightest in the darkest places. In conclusion, chosen ones, know that this message has reached you at precisely the right moment, because you are being called to embrace your divine purpose and rise above every challenge you face. Your journey is one of spiritual awakening, resilience, and unwavering faith. Remember, every struggle you endure is refining and strengthening you for the greatness that lies ahead. Trust in God's timing, walk in faith, and believe that your path is guided by a higher purpose. You are never alone. Your light is needed in this world, now more than ever. If this message resonates with you, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos that continue to guide and uplift your journey. Together, let's awaken to our highest potential and create a life of abundance, joy, and divine purpose. Stay blessed and stay strong. Chosen ones you've found. This because you're finally ready. Spiritual wisdom. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Welcome to Spiritual Wisdom, where today we dive into a life-altering truth. Chosen ones you've found, this because you're finally ready. You've arrived here not by chance, but because deep within you, there's a readiness to embrace your highest purpose. Every challenge, victory, and moment of doubt has been preparing you for this very moment. As you step into your true power, ask yourself, what is holding you back from living authentically? Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, or simply say, "I am ready," if you're prepared to take the next step. Let's journey together toward personal growth and collective transformation. You've come across this message because, deep within you, there's a readiness to embrace the journey you've always been meant to walk. Everything you've gone through, every challenge, every doubt, every victory and setback has been quietly preparing you for this exact moment. There are no accidents, no coincidences. You're here now because the time has come to step into the truth of who you are. It's time to awaken to the potential that has been growing within you, waiting for this precise moment to emerge. Maybe it wasn't clear before, but now the universe is offering you a glimpse of the deeper meaning behind every experience you've had. Let's begin with the idea of uncovering your true purpose. Many people spend their lives searching for purpose, believing it's something they have to pursue, something far away that can only be found after endless seeking. But the reality is, your purpose has been with you all along. It's not something external you need to discover, but rather something that has been quietly unfolding as you align more with your authentic self. Every moment of joy, every hardship, every lesson has brought you closer to this clarity. Your purpose is not a distant goal. It is a natural extension of who you are, emerging as you deepen your connection with yourself. It's easy to overlook, but if you trust in the timing of your life, you'll see that your journey has never been random. Every step, every twist and turn has been guiding you closer to becoming the person you are destined to be. Trust that your purpose will reveal itself when the moment is right, and as you grow in self-awareness, you'll recognize it more and more clearly. Let's consider the role of life's challenges. As you reflect on your past, you'll start to see that the struggles you faced weren't just hurdles to overcome. They were powerful lessons designed to build your strength and resilience. Those moments where you felt lost, defeated, or on the verge of giving up. Those were moments of transformation, shaping you into someone capable of stepping into the role you're meant to fulfill. Pain, frustration, and uncertainty, they weren't meaningless. Each was a crucial part of a larger plan, helping you grow into the version of yourself needed for your higher calling. Now, as you stand on the threshold of a new understanding, you can start to see how those challenges were not setbacks, but stepping stones. They weren't defining your limitations. They were crafting the foundation for your growth. You've been prepared for something greater, and now the universe is revealing the purpose behind all of it. Lastly, we arrive at the awakening of your inner power. As you step fully into your purpose, something extraordinary begins to happen. The power that has been lying dormant within you is now ready to come alive. This power is not about personal achievement or self-centered gain. It is a force meant to uplift, heal, and transform those around you. When you align with your true calling, you ignite this power, a strength that allows you to create meaningful change in the world. This isn't about chasing success or recognition. It's about using your talents, your energy, and your wisdom to serve something far greater than yourself. Your inner power is a gift, meant to be shared with others. As you step forward into your purpose, this power will ripple outward, touching lives, healing wounds, and sparking transformation in ways you may not even fully understand yet. The world needs what you have to offer, and now it's time for you to step into this role and use your unique gifts to make a difference. Everything in your life has led you to this moment. Every trial, every triumph, every quiet moment of introspection was preparing you for this time. Now, as you embrace your purpose, remember that this journey is not just about your personal growth. It's about contributing to something much larger than yourself. You are part of a greater tapestry, and your role is essential to the healing and transformation of the world around you. The time is now to trust the path that has been laid before you, to embrace the fullness of your potential, and to activate the immense power within you. You are ready. You've been preparing for this all along. If you feel called to step into your higher purpose and unleash the power inside you, leave a comment below. I am ready. You stand at the brink of a life-altering journey, one that will lead you back to your truest self. This journey isn't about becoming someone different, but shedding the layers of expectations and conditioning that have built up over time. It's about returning to the heart of who you are, reclaiming the essence that has always been within you. So often, we lose ourselves in the pursuit of society's standards for success, happiness, or fulfillment, trying to fit into molds that don't reflect our true nature. But deep inside, there's a quiet knowing that you are meant for something more. Something deep, powerful, and uniquely yours has been waiting to surface and be fully expressed. This is your spiritual reawakening, a chance to step into your true power, embracing both your strengths and vulnerabilities. In embracing your authentic self, you will unlock a sense of clarity and purpose that may have once seemed beyond reach. But know that this awakening is not just your own. It is part of a larger, global shift in consciousness that is taking place right now. All around the world, people are awakening to their inner truth, recognizing their potential, and stepping into their purpose. As you embark on your own path, you are joining countless others who are contributing to this collective transformation. Your personal growth is inseparable from this global awakening, and every step you take toward aligning with your authentic self sends ripples out into the world. You are not just participating in a journey of personal evolution. You are part of a broader wave of change that is lifting the energy of humanity as a whole. Together, we are raising the vibration of the planet, and your role in this movement is vital. However, as you walk this path, remember to trust the process. Life may not unfold exactly as you imagined, and that's perfectly all right. The setbacks and obstacles you encounter are not roadblocks, but part of a divine plan that is preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. Trust the timing of the universe, even when things seem unclear or difficult. Each challenge you face is refining you, building your strength, resilience, and wisdom, so that when the moment arrives, you will be fully prepared for the extraordinary opportunities that are destined for you. Let go of the need to control every detail and instead learn to surrender to life's natural flow. Have faith that everything is happening in perfect alignment, even if it's not always visible in the moment. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and right now, you are exactly where you need to be. Have you ever felt burdened by societal expectations, only to realize that there is something far deeper within you, waiting to be set free? If this resonates with you, I invite you to share your thoughts or simply comment "awakening" if you feel ready to embrace the path of self-discovery. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. Let's dive into the concept of overcoming fear, something we all inevitably encounter at various points in our lives. Fear often manifests in the form of self-doubt, anxiety, or the dread of failure, creating invisible barriers that can stop us from moving forward. It has the power to freeze us in place, making it difficult to pursue our dreams or take that leap into something new. Yet, the key to conquering fear lies in shifting our perspective. It's not about eliminating fear altogether. It's about refusing to let it dictate our actions. Instead of feeding into doubt, we must cultivate faith. Faith in ourselves, in our abilities, and in the universe that supports us. Fear may never fully vanish, but it loses its grip the moment we decide to trust. Every time you choose faith over fear, you reclaim your personal power. The process of overcoming fear is gradual and deeply personal. It's not about never feeling afraid again, but about moving forward in spite of that fear. True courage is the ability to act even when fear is present, knowing that what holds you back is temporary. When you believe that you already possess everything you need within yourself, fear transforms into a fleeting sensation rather than a permanent roadblock. Once you begin confronting your fears, the next step is learning to tune into your intuition. Intuition, often described as an inner voice or gut feeling, is a profound, guiding force. Yet so many people dismiss it because they're trapped in overanalysis or seek external validation from others. The reality is, no one knows what's best for you better than you do. Your intuition serves as a compass, steering you through the uncertainty of life's twists and turns. The challenge lies in learning to hear it clearly. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted by daily tasks, responsibilities, and the opinions of others. That's where practices like mindfulness and meditation become crucial. These practices calm the mental noise, creating space for your intuition to rise to the surface. By practicing stillness, you allow yourself to reconnect with the innate wisdom that already resides within you. With time, as you strengthen your connection to your intuition, it will begin to lead you toward opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are in alignment with your true purpose. You'll learn to trust those inner nudges, recognizing when your intuition is guiding you toward decisions that feel right on a soul level. Trusting your intuition doesn't just enhance your decision-making, it also brings greater peace and clarity to your life. Manifestation is the art of turning your dreams and desires into reality by aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy with them. It's about more than just wishing for things to happen. It's about intentional focus and taking inspired action. The energy you project into the world is what you attract back. If your mind is consumed with scarcity or doubt, you'll continue to draw similar experiences into your life. On the other hand, when you shift your mindset toward abundance, positivity, and the belief that you are worthy of what you desire, you open the door to the right opportunities. One powerful tool in manifestation is visualization. By vividly imagining your goals as if they've already been achieved, you train your mind to recognize the opportunities that align with that vision. This shift in perception naturally guides your actions toward those goals. However, manifestation isn't just about thinking positively, it's also about taking steps toward your desires. It's not enough to sit back and wait. You must take deliberate actions that move you in the direction of your dreams with both confidence and trust. This doesn't mean forcing outcomes, but rather flowing with the energy of what you seek. When you trust that the universe is working in your favor, you'll notice that things seem to fall into place more naturally. This is the true power of manifestation, aligning your energy, your thoughts, and your actions with your goals, and trusting that they will come to you in the right time and way. If you feel connected to this message, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Your journey of overcoming fear, embracing your inner wisdom, and manifesting the life you've always desired starts now. Every step you take brings you closer to mastering your mindset and creating the reality you've envisioned. Change is an inevitable part of life, but more than that, it's essential for our evolution. True growth happens when we step beyond the boundaries of what is known and comfortable into the realm of uncertainty and possibility. While the unknown may stir feelings of unease, it is often in these moments of discomfort that transformation begins to unfold. If you resist change, you end up blocking the path to becoming the higher, more evolved version of yourself that is waiting to emerge. Whether it's a shift in your mindset, a career transition, or changes in your personal relationships, embracing the unknown is the gateway to aligning with your authentic purpose. In a world that's constantly evolving, adaptability has never been more crucial. By approaching change with an open heart rather than a closed mind, you create space for personal development, spiritual growth, and the unfolding of new opportunities and experiences that are meant for you. Next, let's talk about the importance of taking inspired action. Merely wishing for change or envisioning the life you desire isn't enough. Action is what transforms dreams into reality. However, it's not about taking any random action. It's about taking action that is inspired and aligned with your true self and higher purpose. When you act from a place of alignment, even the smallest steps can become powerful catalysts for growth. Setting clear intentions and committing to actions that reflect those intentions allows you to make steady progress toward the life you are destined to live. Whether it's launching a new project, making healthier lifestyle choices, or integrating habits that align with your goals, inspired action creates momentum. In a world filled with distractions, staying connected to your purpose through intentional action keeps you focused and helps you navigate through the noise. Every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of your transformation and personal journey. Equally significant is the power of the right environment. Your surroundings have a direct impact on your growth, both spiritually and personally. If you are immersed in negativity, toxic relationships, or uninspiring spaces, it becomes a struggle to stay connected to your higher self. Just as a plant can't flourish in poor soil, your growth will be stifled in an environment that doesn't nurture your well-being. That's why it's so important to create a space, both physically and mentally, that supports your development and cultivates positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift, challenge, and encourage you on your path. These relationships will serve as your anchors and motivators as you evolve. Likewise, be mindful of the physical spaces you inhabit. A cluttered or chaotic environment can drain your energy, whereas a serene, organized space can enhance your focus and peace of mind. Whether it's reorganizing your home, finding a quiet spot for meditation, or simply bringing more beauty into your surroundings, your environment should reflect the energy you wish to attract. When you intentionally cultivate an environment that supports your growth, staying aligned with your purpose becomes that much easier. If this message resonates with you and you're ready to step into this new chapter of growth, comment, "I'm ready for growth," below. I'd also love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Feel free to share your perspective. And remember, the journey begins with action, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected for more ways to live in alignment with your true purpose. Acknowledging your growth. One of the most powerful acts of self-empowerment is taking the time to acknowledge your own growth. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too easy to become obsessed with chasing the next goal, craving more success, or constantly pushing for greater achievements. But have you paused to reflect on the incredible journey you've already undertaken? Every step you've taken, no matter how small, holds significance. Whether it's overcoming a personal challenge, hitting a milestone, or simply persevering through a difficult period, these are all victories worth celebrating. By reflecting on your progress, you reconnect with your purpose, fortify your motivation, and remind yourself of the inner strength you possess. Your journey may not be complete, but you are no longer at the starting line, and that is something to be proud of. Take a moment to ask yourself, what does your journey reveal about the person you are evolving into? How can you make self-reflection a regular and cherished part of your routine? As you move forward, remember that nurturing yourself is just as critical as pursuing your dreams. Far too often, we pour our energy into our goals, our responsibilities, and those around us, neglecting the care our own mind, body, and spirit require. But self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity. If you want to sustain the energy and strength needed for your journey, you must prioritize your well-being. This could mean setting aside time for peaceful reflection, immersing yourself in nature, or simply engaging in activities that bring you joy and replenish your soul. When you make your mental, physical, and emotional health a priority, you equip yourself to face challenges with resilience and clarity. Without this care, burnout becomes inevitable, and you risk losing sight of the purpose that drives you. Reflect on this. Are you making time for your own self-care? What steps can you take to ensure your well-being remains a priority so you can continue moving forward with vitality and focus? Always remember, you are your most valuable resource. A common pitfall on this journey is the tendency to compare your progress with others. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with glimpses of others' success, it's natural to question how your own path measures up. However, it's essential to recognize that your journey is unique and it cannot be compared to anyone else's. When you measure yourself against others, you diminish the value of your own accomplishments and overlook the beauty of your individual experience. There is no competition here. Each person's path is their own, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Trust that everything in your life is unfolding as it should, in its own perfect timing. Each lesson and experience is designed specifically for you. Instead of allowing comparison to undermine your growth, ask yourself, how can I honor the stage I'm in right now? What can I do to refocus on my own path and trust that it is enough? By releasing the need for comparison, you free yourself to appreciate your journey fully, without the burden of external expectations. Remember, even though your path is uniquely yours, it doesn't mean you have to walk it alone. Surrounding yourself with a community of people who share your values, passions, and goals can provide invaluable support. Engaging with others who uplift and inspire you can be a powerful catalyst for growth. Collaboration and connection create a network of encouragement and wisdom, offering you the strength to persevere during difficult times. When you align yourself with like-minded individuals, you amplify your own potential. Together, you can achieve far more than you could alone. Consider, how are you fostering meaningful connections with those who inspire and support you? Who in your life shares your vision and walks a similar path? Seek out these relationships through shared experiences, conversations, and collaborations. In community, you find not only growth as an individual, but also a sense of belonging in something larger than yourself. At the core of all this, your energy is your most valuable resource. It is what sustains your connection to your purpose, fuels your desires, and empowers you to overcome challenges. By celebrating your progress, prioritizing self-care, focusing on your own journey, and connecting with others, you protect and magnify this energy. So how will you use it? How will you harness the power within you to step into the life you are truly meant to lead? You are ready. The universe has brought you to this moment for a reason, and now is the time to trust in yourself, your journey, and the divine timing of your life. The path of a chosen one is not always easy, but it is always meaningful. With each step, you are moving closer to the person you are destined to become. Embrace this moment. The time is now. Let's dive into the power of vulnerability. While many perceive vulnerability as a sign of weakness, it's actually one of your greatest sources of strength. When you choose to be open, authentic, and true to yourself, you dismantle the walls that separate you from deeper connections, both with yourself and with others. Vulnerability is the foundation upon which trust is built, and trust is at the heart of any genuine relationship. Reflect for a moment on the most meaningful experiences in your life. More often than not, they were marked by moments of vulnerability. Whether you were sharing a deeply personal story or confronting a fear, those moments of openness paved the way for stronger, more authentic connections. Vulnerability isn't about saying everything that crosses your mind. It's about allowing yourself to be real in a world where many choose to hide behind facades. By embracing vulnerability, you're not just differentiating yourself, you're allowing yourself to truly experience the fullness of life. Incorporating gratitude into your life has the potential to transform your perspective completely. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you feel is missing to all the wonderful things you already have. It's one of the most powerful tools at your disposal, because where your attention goes, energy flows. By recognizing the abundance around you, whether it's the support of a loved one, the comfort of your home, or the beauty of nature, you attract more of that same energy into your life. Gratitude is the gateway to abundance. When practiced daily, it aligns you with the positive energy of the universe, making it easier for you to receive more of life's blessings. Importantly, practicing gratitude doesn't mean you ignore life's challenges or pretend that everything is perfect. Instead, it encourages you to find the good, even in difficult times, creating a balance that shifts your mindset towards appreciation and fulfillment. Manifesting abundance, on the other hand, is about tapping into the immense power of your thoughts and intentions. Your mindset holds the key to aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance, whether that's financial prosperity, love, happiness, or personal growth. The process begins with the belief that there is more than enough for everyone and that you are inherently deserving of life's blessings. Visualization plays a pivotal role in this journey. By envisioning your dreams with clarity and maintaining a positive outlook, you naturally attract the resources, people, and opportunities needed to turn your aspirations into reality. Remember, abundance isn't limited to material wealth. It encompasses all the richness life has to offer. The more you believe in it and sync your energy with it, the more it becomes a tangible part of your experience. If this resonates with you, take a moment to affirm your commitment by leaving a yes in the comments. Together, let's continue on this path of authenticity, gratitude, and abundance, creating meaningful connections and living a life filled with purpose and joy. Thank you for watching, chosen ones. You've come across this message because you are finally ready to step into your true purpose and embrace the power within you. Every challenge, every triumph has been preparing you for this moment. Now is the time to trust in your journey, align with your authentic self, and use your unique gifts to create meaningful change in the world. If you feel called to take this next step, leave a comment below saying, "I am ready." Share your thoughts and experiences with us. Let's support each other in this collective awakening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on your spiritual path. Together, we can uplift and transform the world.